Israel's putting into practice its plan to return to normality, with schools and kindergartens beginning to open their doors. But concerns have been raised after the country's Prime Minister proposed a controversial measure to track children's social distancing by microchipping them.
I spoke with our heads of technology in order to find measures Israel is good at, such as sensors. For instance, every person, every kid, I want it on kids first, would have a sensor that would sound an alarm when you get too close, like the ones on cars.
The Prime Minister's proposal received a barrage of criticism, especially from cybersecurity experts. Many of them questioned the legality of chipping people. The head of cyber studies at Tel Aviv Academic College, Tal Pavel, believes that it will allow criminals, including kidnappers and paedophiles, to track children.
This initiative, it might be kind of roadmap to disaster. It can harm kids from a wide range of aspects, since the information of the physical presence, the geolocation of the kids will be on the net. It won't be to be able to hack and to breach those kind of geolocation. It can be cyber criminals or criminal to kidnap those kids. It can be pedophiles. It can be also terrorists. Because if I know a target, I can track his children, I can harm his children. The consequences may be, as far as I see it, very dangerous.
Well, the government countered that criticism, claiming that no information will be kept on databases and the technology is just designed to keep kids at a safe distance from each.
All right, once again, I want to give our glory and our praises
to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakah Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings going out to the Akim and the four corners of the earth, preaching and teaching us word, sincerity and truth. All right, and hopefully like this brother Rab.
Brother Howard.
Right, come for the edification, feel like sake, you know. And the title of this video, you know, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices.
That's right.
Alright, we see now this devil about to push, you know, the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. Alright, we've been talking about that starting from the apostles. Come right down for years now, you know, and we've seen it, you know, prophecy unfolding.
Can we see it come into play?
Can.
Right, the Israeli, I should say, president or prime minister, whatever.
Can.
Right, he said he wants to start microchipping from the children. Right, so if anybody come close to them, it will sound off alarm. And they saw the devil going and bring in the devices, crafty, right? Wanting to help, right? But they are bring this first precept here. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as an iron rusted, so is his wickedness, right? So his wickedness. The scripture says never trust thy enemy. Right? And we know he saw the ones who in Israel right now, we know that they are our enemies. Right? Because they are also Edomites. Right? It say what? Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. Right? So he rust still lay. It ain't going away. The so-called white man just trying to be cool, he just trying to be our friend. But this is how they're going to start a new agenda. They're going to start. They want to start with the young ones. Right, it already have people who are the microchip, but there's something they want to push worldwide. There's something they want to push. You see that? There's something that they want to make mandatory. You know what I mean?
These devils want to show their horn. They're about to show their horns. Right? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, "Let Satan shall get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices."
Yeah, we are not ignorant of his devices. And when we say we're talking about the men who are woken, right? The men of great millstones started with the apostle, the 1/3, right? The men of the Lord who have that light,
Can.
right? Because here it is, Nathan and them seen this the mark of the beast is an embargo,
Can.
right? You talking about his June and whatever,
Who's saying the spirituality?
right? But look how obvious it is right now. It's obvious. It's plain to see, and it's plain to see that these other camps who saying that the microchip is something other than, the mark of the beast is something other than the RFID microchip. We already know that they don't have that light.
Can.
They don't have that spirit on them. Right? They don't have that spirit on them. The Lord ain't dealing with them. We want the song pro, but the Lord not dealing with them.
Can.
You know?
Can. This is Acts chapter 14. Acts chapter 14. Let's see. What is that here?
You could bring bring 1 Peter 5 and 9. Or you want to bring it?
Yeah, bring it then. Bring it then. Yeah. Can you can see a lot of people have it here. 5 and 9.
Yeah.
This is 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 9. It says, whom raised steadfast.
1 Peter 5 and 9, right?
5 and 9. Who raises steadfast in the faith, growing that the same afflictions are accomplished in our brethren that are in the world. Read it over.
Come.
1 Peter.
8. Yes, verse 7. Verse 7.
Oh,
Yeah, great.
God, this is 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
God, the devil our enemy. Yeah, the devil Salah. Yeah, the devil our enemy, right? As a royal lion, walketh about the seeking who he can devour. And 2/3 of the nation of Israel going to get devoured along with Esau, Edom. And these other nations, they're going to take this smooth. They're going to take the RFID microchip easy peasy.
God,
You know what I mean?
we deceiving into it.
Because we go, the city microchip going to be able to make you get back your eyesight. Like, hey, the movie, I was telling you about this movie, Upgrade. Yeah. Upgrade is a beautiful movie. Right? And we know he sort of make movies just like that. You know, they just get up and make that movie, that video we did yesterday.
God,
Or the day before. The Lord has actually put that in a dream, in a vision.
God,
Right? And Esau come up with that. And that is how the devil come in. That is how the devil going to come.
God, smooth.
And for those who don't know where's the mark of the beast, but the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip.
God, that's right.
Right? Radio frequency identification. Right? RFID.
God, if I can interject, that's why they keep talking about ID 2020. Right, and this year. Alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so this whole COVID, this thing ain't going on. This thing mightn't go away. I can't predict the future, but it's ain't looking like it's going to go away, because what going on is places where was locked down before and they open back up, they're starting to get a second wave. I don't know exactly the name of the countries or the states, but they say the children actually developing something with the blood. Right, the blood getting thick or some kind of thing like that.
And again, some kind of stuff on the tongue too. You know what it is.
You know?
Again, some things on the tongue as well. You know, young babies.
Yeah, so we as men of the Lord not ignorant of Satan devices. You know?
Yeah.
But the scripture say never trust thy enemy. 'Never trust thine enemy.
Yeah, we seen Jay doing that, you know. and putting their trust, in the government as well. Because hey, the government gonna get all of you all killed. Alright? Because they're putting their trust in the government, and the government trusting in trusting the enemy. So, as we say, men know any truth. Eyes is open. We seen it clear as day. That this devil is about to come down with your rod. And to do what he had to do because he know his time short. Alright, Revelation 12:12. Alright?
Bring it.
Oh, bring it, look at it. Alright?
So here quickly, Ecclesiasticus chapter 9 and verse 9, it says, sit not at all, no Salah. 9 and 10, it says, forsake not, oh gosh. Right, 13. It says, keep thee far from the man that had, I'll read from 12. Salakia. It says, delight not in the things that the ungodly have pleasure in. Right? And we already see how as you can see how they advertise these things. It's very convenient. And whatever the case is, we don't have to walk around wallet.
That are keys to open the door.
We don't have keys to open the door, everything in we hand.
That-
Whatever the case is. And that is with the so-called white man, that is with the enemy delighting, because two-thirds of the nation is enemies with the wanted and also the elect.
that-
They're 144. Right? They are enmity with us. Right? So it says, delight not in the things that the ungodly have pleasure in. But remember, they shall not go unpunished unto their grave. Right? They shall not go unpunished unto their grave.
that-
Right? So all these things, the delighting in this world, the outcome of all this is going to be death. And the Lord going to make them pay for what they do unto the nation. Right? Because they're going to force this RFID microchip on people forcefully. Right? They're going to actually put this on you. They're going to force it on you. The same way how soon, in the near future, they're going to force the vaccination upon the nation, the world.
that-
It says, keep thee far from the man that hath power, so shall thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life. Presently, remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon a battlement of the city. Remember that. So always be circumspect. Yeah, you gotta be circumspect. Where that can be here.
Done. This is James chapter 4 verse 7. It says, submit yourself, therefore, to Yahweh, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Alright? So that we have to do. Submit yourself to Yahweh. Because the devil is about to intervene. You gotta resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Alright?
I'll bring this piece up here one time to back you up there. Okay, so resist the devil and he shall flee from me, right?
Done.
This is Acts 12 and 14 and 22. Acts 12 and 22. Right, because the devil, in that time to come, he just ain't going to just flee. Right? Acts 12 and 22 says, 14 and 22 says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, that the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of power. So that is what we had to go through trials, we had to go through tribulation, we had to put to death in order for to enter into the kingdom. Right? Because the men of the Lord going to stand up for this. Pray that the Lord give us that strength in the day, not we speaking proudly, because we don't know what the Lord have in store for us. Right? So we act, in order for us to enter into that kingdom of rest, men going to stand up for this, and men going to be put to death for this. Right?
Accept the back, yeah.
Brothers who have family, Right? The scripture says you have to forsake your family. Even if your wife might be able to, your wife might go and take that microchip to feed your family, whatever the case is. You have to forsake that. You have to forget and know that hey, you will get them back in the kingdom.
Yeah.
You know that what the scripture says in Philippians, I think it's 14. It says work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You know, you can bring a piece of it. It's very fine.
God,
3 and
you know,
14.
just right here where the brother was saying that somewhere that will be put to death, you know, for taking this trip. You know, some of us will be cast into prisons, alright, to be tried. All this is trials and tribulation. Alright, this is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. Scripture says, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Alright, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prisons. Some of us will go into these FEMA camps, concentration camps. Alright, but we had to have faith in that time. Alright, we had to have faith. It says that ye might be tried, right? Because this is how we're gonna be tried. Alright, in order to enter into the kingdom. Alright, it says and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. It can be 10, it can be 15, 2 months, who knows, a year. Alright, it says be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. I know this is a scripture, you know, a precept, you know, a brother should always have in the back of their minds, you know, in their lab. You know, in that time of trouble, they call upon Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And this precept here, you know, be faithful unto death. Alright? Find a precept right here.
Very good.
Alright? This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. Alright? That goes right back to this RFID microchip. Alright?
Even the vaccine.
The vaccine. Alright? Because the vaccine, according to Apostle Taha, alright? Say the vaccine, the chip come hand in hand with the vaccine. And the vaccine come hand in hand with the chip. Alright? It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So you know, this is how we're gonna be tried. Alright? And we just here to edify and you know, to bring out this word that hey, don't take the chip, you know, according to the scriptures, as you will die. Alright? Be faithful unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Alright?
Book of Revelation chapter 12. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time.
Yeah. Have you seen that? And they're moving quickly with the agenda. Alright? Because they seen the chariots, they seen, you know, prophecies unfolding. So hey, they're about to come down with everything that they have. You know? On the nation of Israel. Alright? And on the whole world. To prove what? That they're the superpower. Alright? They're the ones that, you know, they're untouchable, unbreakable. Alright? But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai coming to break the nations to pieces. Alright? So we can't be ignorant in Satan's devices. You see? Yeah. Alright? So, you know, we can't be ignorant in Satan's devices. Alright? You see what is taking place. Alright? Food shortages. You know? Okay?
Philippians 2 and 12. It says, wherefore, my beloved, asked ye, it says, as ye have also obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. And that's what we had to do. You know, because I was saying, hey, your wife, knowing that day of the week a vessel, they might go and take that chip without you even knowing. Right? But eventually, Spirit work you with the Spirit will tell you. And you gotta leave your family there. But what is good, hey, knowing you're a man in the truth, you already know you teach your wife, right? You taught her things to expect, things to come. Right? So she might take that trip just to feed the family. And boy, you go have to leave your family or some kind of thing. Right? The scripture says, walk out your own salvation in fear and trembling. And hey, you will see them on the next side. So like, right? Yeah, the main scripture here now to close off. Right? In the book of Revelation, chapter 13. Short born, you know. And verse 15 I will start from. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right? It says, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that understand count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 6. Right? And that speaks about Father microchip. Right? The image is the system we live in. Right? From the Roman Empire come right back in. And because we already know that America is ancient Rome reincarnated. Right? And say the rich, the poor, the free and bond. It says he calls it both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the mark. Right? So everybody gonna receive that mark. Everyone gonna receive that mark. The man on the street, right? The rich man, the poor man.
The scripture I bring this now, Revelation 3 and 10. You see, is the whole world gonna get tried?
Can't.
So it's not just only the Israelites, but the whole world.
Our temptation. Right? And with that, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Makakodash. And we give double honor to the apostles of great mercy who rule well. Right? To the brothers that put this word in sincerity and in truth. Right? The ones who risking their lives and the freedom to do so, we say shalom.
Shalom.
To the sisters also listening in silence. Mawat Babal.